Well, when Lisbon's grandest clubs, Benfica and Sporting meet, you know it. The capital derby between clubs separated by just 1.7 miles. Fly over the city and see their two grounds side by side. So much symbolism on show here, and the spirit we see in both sets of supporters will undoubtedly conjure up a bruising affair. So much partisanship. This is, without argument, the greatest club rivalry in Portugal. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So another Lisbon derby, and it ticks all the boxes. Capital city, capital clubs, capital divide. Look, he's going for goal! Florentino Luis. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely spread. Could move up a gear here. That's a good run he's making there. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential to be prolific if you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability inside crowded boxes.
Diaz! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. David Neres. Now it's Diaz. Always onto this. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, we expected... Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Sporting, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Adli looks for the finish. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Musiala gathers from the goal kick. João Neves. He's tried one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Musiala. That's a sharp pass. And that could set him on his way. Oh, what has happened here? James. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. João Neves. João Neves proves just a little bit too strong. Approaching the half-hour mark. Strokes it back. Hits one! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
David Neres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's David Neres. Gonzalo Ramos. No, he is not giving anything away. Kimmich. Adli. Oh, well played, well sorted out. João Neves. Well, it just petered out. Oh no, what has happened here? Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! Goal! Benfica! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Benfica have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Has a goal! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Benfica are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Has a look and plays it forward. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That's good running with the ball. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's looking wide. And that's in. Chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he's had a hit! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Antonio Silva cuts it out. João Neves. And they're quick to get it back. Fiddles it through. Oh, he's played it. David Neres!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Diaz. João Cancelo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Some resolute defending there. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, here's a chance! Florentino Luis. Diaz. Gonzalo Ramos. Now it's David Neres. He's found a way through, shapes to shoot! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 42.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Número 15.
Benfica are having a ball here.
Número 4.
João Cancelo.
Número
Gonzalo Ramos.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through.
Número 28. Número 17.
And the shot!
Número 23. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Benfica have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, he's burst through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. In with the challenge. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Mukoko. Great hit! Turns and goes back.
Sporting really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Downs. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Adley. That's a decent clearance. Decent hit! Oh, that's a waste. Gonzalo Ramos. Looks a good ball through. Oh, can he finish? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's through, it's 1-0. He's had a hit! It's a goal!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Benfica are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And there goes the final whistle. Sporting cannot spin this any other way. They came up against